What's going on, my bro?
Not much, man. Just
What's going
ruffling
on?
some feathers on the internet. That's all.
I heard that. Everybody that is here with us watching right now, appreciate you for tuning in. This also will be a cutoff stream. So we will stay on here for a little bit, but when we get into the juiciness of it, we're going to have to switch channels. So if you're somebody who is just tuning in and you want to finish watching this live, you will need to go over to pilled.net and create an account. It's free, totally free. And then you can watch us over there live because this show, we get weird and can get us censored and potentially banned. Don't want to lose my platforms. So, yeah, come on over to where free speech is still welcomed. Oh, got notified. That's what I'm talking about, Kim. I only shared it onto my page and the Streetlights YouTube because I wanted to see what was going to happen with traffic. I wanted to see how it was going to go. So, today, with America's Conspiracy Compass, as you can see, it's just us two handsome gentlemen, and we are missing our triad, the third part of our triad. We're missing her. She's not here because she's doing a good deed. So we got to honor that. And we just want to say, Sarah, we already miss you. It's not the same without you. Already the vibe is off, but we're going to make do. We're going to make do. Casey, what are we talking about tonight?
We're going to talk about what we ate for dinner, breakfast, what things would taste like on the moon. Maybe after we take a short tour around Dallas in a convertible vehicle and see what happens. I don't know. That's kind of what we're talking about.
No, well, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more of what we're talking about here. We're talking about the moon landing. Was it fake, or did we go there and not go back for other reasons? It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna be a real
Russians. Cool. That's why we didn't go back. Russians.
He doesn't really believe that, I don't think. But you can find out if he really believes it or not if you come over there to where we're going to be going at pill.net. We're also going to be talking about JFK and them unaliving him. So we're going to be talking about that over there on pill.net, which we are already live on pill.net right now. Right now, we are streaming to you live on Pilled. But we're doing a cutoff stream, which is why you're seeing us on Facebook and YouTube right now. So, now. Go on over there, you guys. I'd appreciate it. Create your free account, totally free. And yeah, come and watch the show because it's fun. We get a little wild on this show. Casey does some weird stripping towards the middle of the show for some reason. I don't know why.
No one wants to see that.
No, but no, for real though. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now and everybody who's already joined the Pilled family because let me tell you something, they be red pilling over there for real. Super red pills go on over there, and it's amazing. We have a lot of fun. It's total freedom of speech, so we can say whatever we want. We can talk the way that we normally talk in the world. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go ahead and have to censor like how I said unalived. No, I can say the actual words over there. I can say everything. I can make whatever kind of jokes I want. I could talk about whatever I want. I could say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. Almost. I mean, I can't threaten nobody because that's just, un-American. We don't want to do that. And I don't think that we can release stuff that's like on OnlyFans. I don't think we could do that over there either. But other than that, it's total freedom of speech. Yeah, so.
So you got to keep your clothes on, Cash. That's what you're saying?
Unfortunately, yes.
Got it.
Yes. Rissa Roo is you. All right, Rissa Roo. Go ahead and follow us over there. If you're on pill.net, then I am Cash Lee Kelly, just like everywhere else. Cash Lee Kelly. And then if you want to find my man Casey, he is tagged in the description of this video over on Pilled. It is American versus Gov. Yeah. Pretty cool name. Pretty cool name, just saying. And if you want to follow Sarah, even though she's not with us today, then go over there and then tag, follow American Made Mama. She's over there as well.
Yeah.
It's going to get weird, bro. This is going to get weird. Just saying. Because I got some cool conspiracies about the whole moon landing, and they're all cool. I don't know which one I really believe. I don't know if we went or if we didn't go at this point because of all the stuff that I look into. I just don't know. I don't know. Is the moon made of cheese? I don't know.
I think it is Swiss cheese.
You think so?
Why not? Why not?
Could be.
It'd be fun.
Maybe that's why they don't want people going back because when they landed on it, it like melted it a little bit. And
And you don't want random people on your food.
That is true too. That is true. You know, I heard some crazy stuff about the dark side of the moon. Just saying. Transformers kind of put it out there. They kind of put it out there.
Which Transformers?
The one where they're on the dark side of the moon. I think it's called Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. That one.
Oh, not the Transformers of today that we can really say their real name.
Hey, look, we're not just on pilled right now, so we can't talk about Transformers the way that you're trying to talk about Transformers. But we will be talking about Transformers.
Oh man.
Yeah, RuPaul.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I just learned?
What?
Vivek will be going to the Libertarian event with Trump to debate the VPs. Why is that happening?
Maybe because he's going to be the VP pick.
Huh, imagine that.
I kind of said I wanted that, and I still do.
I want that.
That would be amazing.
I want that. 70% reduction in government employees. Absolutely, I want that.
I'll take it, dog. I'll take it. Straight up.
So what we can share before we cut off, because we were going to say, Matt suggested to us to do like 20 minutes before we cut off.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw that conversation we were having in the chat on Pilled last night.
No.
He suggested us to go longer than 10 minutes, which we could do whatever. But what about the moon landing made you question what was happening? When did you start doing that? Do you have any recollection of when that started?
When did I start questioning the moon landing? I don't know. Maybe when I don't know. I was young, and it was already a thing when I was still young. People were questioning it. So I don't know. I just was one of them things that was just always a thought, I guess.
Okay.
Even in school, I remember people talking about it. Like we sang it in class, like, it was fake. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I kind of was like, no, I think we went. But then all this other stuff, the internet really started booming. So then it just became like, maybe we didn't go, but maybe we did. And maybe the reason why we haven't gone back is because they found 70 different species of aliens living on the dark side of the moon that already have a population and colonization there. And they warned us that if we came back, they were going to unalive us.
But why on the dark side?
Because they stay hidden from the sun.
So do they move all the time? Because doesn't the moon rotate?
No, it rotates
the moon
like
does not rotate.
But no, not like the Earth. It doesn't rotate like the Earth. It rotates like the dark side of the moon stays dark. It never. It's just dark. We can only see the
dark side of the moon stays always on the opposite side of the sun.
I think that's how it was explained. Yeah.
It's a weird coincidence.
Yeah, I think I'm right about that. Maybe somebody else can pull it up, but I think that that's the way that it goes. I'm pretty sure. Over here on Pilled, I see the comments. What's going on, Rose? Huff, she's there. All right. Smot Poker, love the name. What's going on, player? Rissa Roo, what's going on? Crash, how you doing? Proud Nana, appreciate you. Yes, Champagne does appreciate me keeping my clothes on. Nettie D, what's going on? This is great.
Yeah, we won't go there. Not yet.
I'm not doing that right now.
We ended that with the airport last night.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm trying to understand this dark side of the moon. I've heard the reference of dark side of the moon, but it never clicked in my head that the same side of the moon is always dark.
Yep. Because the moon rotates like this instead of like this.
So the dark side of the moon would probably be the underside?
No, it would just be, I don't know. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not NASA. But I know that they say that it stays dark. It does not see.
So are you saying NASA would give us the truth?
No, but it's I mean, you can observe it for yourself. Whenever you see the moon, it's always the same face. You never see the other side of the moon. That same part of the face is always pointing at the Earth. and it rotates this way. So it's just like you could see it different, like, of the same face, like a watch. It rotates like that, tick, 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 tick. But yeah, that side never, I guess, faces the sun, which is strange.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's odd to me.
That is really odd. That's pretty creepy. That is pretty creepy. Nettie D, Becca, what's going on, Becca? This is cool. We got people joining in.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see
So
even some new
explain why
names
you
over
can
here.
see the moon during the day if China got the moon on the other side of the Earth. Well, that is because the Earth isn't actually a globe. But that's a topic for another day. Just saying. I don't know what the hell the Earth is. I don't know if it's a globe. I don't know if it's flat. I don't know if it goes on forever
So
and the ice wall just separating us from other
explain why you
continents.
see. This is where I disagree with Cash. Earth is not flat.
I'm not saying it's flat. I'm just saying I don't know if it's round. That's all I'm
But
saying.
explain why you can see the moon during the day if China got the moon on the other side of the Earth. How that is it is nighttime in China and it is daytime in America, and it
No,
is
bro.
transition period, which is only half of
No,
the
bro.
Earth. So yes, you would be able to see it on both sides of the
You
Earth.
haven't gone down this rabbit hole yet, bro. When you have people, right, showing that the moon is out during the day and on the other side of the globe, all right, on the other side of the globe, the moon is out. So do we have two moons? Because there's no way that the opposite side of the globe they should see the moon at night if it's in the sky during the day in America.
Well, you're
There's
acting
videos
like
of it.
it's opposite sides like this, but it wouldn't be. It would be
Yes, it
just like
would.
this. No,
No, it would be the opposite side.
no, it would not.
Really? So
Yes.
then you're agreeing that we're not on a globe.
No. I
Yeah.
no, I am saying that we would be able to see it at the time that they are seeing it go down. Yes, it's a transition.
If the
If
earth
the
was
earth
flat,
would
you could
flat,
fall off.
you could fall off.
Well, I mean, here's the
Keep
argument though.
stretching, bro. That makes no sense.
Wait,
No,
wait.
it makes a
I'm
lot
not
of
I'm
sense.
not a, I'm not a flat earther, but I know the argument very well and I understand. So if they're saying the earth is flat, you would fall off. Not necessarily. Not if we were in a bowl.
If we are
Meaning
in a bowl,
meaning that okay. So a compass does what? Shows you east and west. North is magnetic, it's the center, right? So
uh-huh.
it only really shows you east and west.
Mhm.
That's really what it shows. So if you go away from north and you head south, it means you're moving away from the pole. All right. So once you get far enough and say you hit that ice wall, right? Antarctica, and you start to turn because you're trying to get around the ice. Well, then it's going to show you going east. But if the Antarctica stretches all the way around the bowl, you're always going east, and it never really shows anything other than that. So you never can go. This is the thing. You can never go straight all the way south unless you fly, which is illegal. You cannot fly over Antarctica. You can never go south all the way around the world, is my point. It always makes it to where you have to navigate either east or west to get back to going north.
Okay.
It's the truth.
No, I know what you're saying, but mathematically and the way jet streams work and the way the shape of the earth is, it is faster. We've already done this
We're
many
not we're
times,
not
you
doing
and
we're not doing flat earth and all that tonight. We're not. This is going off topic. I want to stick to the moon landing and JFK assassination, which goes hand in hand if you really want to be thinking about this, because they say that some stuff happened with JFK that led to his demise because of what was found on the dark side of the moon, allegedly.
Mhm.
Allegedly. So, yeah, there's that.
Guys, we have 34 people that need to switch over to Pilt.
Yes. And before you do that, please like the video. Share this video. Please.
Yes.
Yo. Oh, look at that. We got another one that just made an account. The
Yeah.
Madam
That's
B.
Barbara.
Daniels. That's what's
That's
up.
Barbara.
This is great.
All right. So when it comes to, I want to hear the thoughts about the connection of JFK and the moon.
Well, here, I'll just play a quick video. Let's see.
Because I have a whole other scenario on why I think he was taking care of.
Let's listen.
President Kennedy was because he was going to release information on this. It's a burn document that was found, I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago. And it talked about buildings being on the dark side of the moon. He was in the Navy. He had a top security clearance. He was going to be handling video and film that came back from combat missions. And he goes, he got brought into a room one day. He said, the guy said, stay here, wait right here, I'll be right back. And he goes, so I'm standing in this dark room where they're developing film. And the guy says, hey man, you want to see something really cool? Come over here. So he's like, oh, okay. So he goes, I go over there and check it out. And he starts showing me buildings on the dark side of the moon. And he said to me, these aren't ours. 40 different creatures that were coming here, 40 different aliens or 40 different terrestrials, ETs that were coming here. One of the former prime ministers of England said the US has been dealing with a group called the Tall Whites for like the last 15 or 20 years. The Tall Whites were a group of very Nordic looking extraterrestrials, very tall, light hair, just very, very big. There was some talk that in the early 30s that there was a guy, his name was Thor, and he was a tall white, and he was working within the Senate and Congress. You know, UFOs were as real as planes that fly over your house. I mean, he was just, he said, there's no denying it. They're there. You know, we know they're there.
So that's one. That's one. Okay.
So the tall whites, and that there was going to be documents released around what?
He was basically JFK was going to expose that there was something on the moon, on the dark side, that already was living there.
Okay.
And because he was going to release this information, and he told the White House, like, look, we got to tell the American people this. We have to let them know. Because of that, they took him out the game, because he was about to tell the truth, or his truth, or the truth that he read in reports about what was really on the moon. And they didn't want that information released.
Now, I get that. I could see that. That's one of the things. Hey, what up, Dan? Glad to see you over here on Pilled.
Yo, Dan, Big Dan, what's going on?
So, when it comes to, I think when it comes down to JFK and what happened, I do think that there was something that he was going to release or he knew about, and he's like, this is not right. Like, it needs to be in the public's hands.
Yeah, it was a perfect disaster, really, because he wanted to keep people out of the wars. He sent more military to the kid, the first black kid that had to go to the school. He sent more military for them than he did to the war that we had got involved in.
Okay.
He only sent like 16,000 troops or something like that.
Guys, you got 90 seconds to get over to pill.net before this ends on YouTube and Facebook. And
yeah, because this one's going to be good, you guys. I ain't going
over at pill.net to where we don't have to use fake words.
Yes. Yeah, we
can
got
actually talk about things.
Freedom of speech. That's why we love Pilled. So, yeah, come on over.
So I've heard many times about the reference of tall whites. And not as
Russo's a tall white.
No, he's not. He's not tall enough. But with Smart Poker, he calls out, he says Larry Bird is a tall white. And I could get along with that one. He is a tall dude. But when it comes to this situation with JFK, like this is the first time I'm hearing this scenario.
He was all about American people, bro. He really cared about American people. And that's one of the main reasons. But think about that. If he was going to release, like, look, there's these beings over here, and then you're reading these reports that we've been dealing with these people, and he's just finding all this out there. Yo, they've been dealing with a whole nother, not just a foreign nation. No, this is foreign planetary being. Like, you're not even from Earth, and you guys have been dealing with them. We need to let the American people know about this. How long have y'all known this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the big hurry to even try to get to the moon? Why did you guys make me want to do this so hard? Why were you pushing this? Sure. There it is. It could be real deep.
I could be I could get along with that. I could get with that. Okay, guys, you guys got 10 seconds to get over, and then the streams on Facebook and YouTube are going to end. 10. So go over to pill.net, throw it in the comments again, and
9.
It's going to end.
8. 7. 6. 5. Put the URL on there. They're asking for the URL. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Peace.
remove.